Hello, this is Claudia, your Italian teacher from Spangle Italian Learn Italian. And in this lesson, you are going to learn how to order coffee and croissants at a bar. So by the end of the lesson, you will know how to order coffee and croissant, how to ask where the toilet is, how to ask how to pay, and how to compliment food, the food you've had, and get a big smile from Italians, and how to say goodbye the way Italians would say it, which hint is not arrivederci. Ok? Sei pronto? Sei pronta? Andiamo. Okay, so this here is the first page of the dialogue I have written. The way we're going to do this is first, I'm going to read it all. It's the orange is what you are going to be reading, and the yellow is the waiter or waitress. So it's a dialogue that's thought for two people, so you and somebody else going to have a coffee and a croissant. And first, I will read through it, we'll go through the pronunciation, and I will tell you, I will explain a little bit of why you say certain things. Then the second time, I'm just going to read the waiter, and then you have to read the orange bit, which is the customer, and I'll leave you a gap so you can do that. And then the third time, I am going to take away the Italian and I will only leave the English. So of course you can cheat and you can go back to the video and look at it or pause it or whatever. But the idea is that the third time you have the chance to sort of interact. So the waiter would say, "Buongiorno, mi dica," and then you will only have the thing in English. So you have to know how to say, "Buongiorno, prendo un caffè," etc., etc. Okay? So, se sei pronto, cominciamo. Okay, so the first thing to know is that the dialogue is in the formal register, because you might know that Italian has formal and informal. And you won't, I've written it in a way that you don't really have to use anything of the formal register, but you will hear it because the waiter will be addressing you in the formal register. So we start with buongiorno, mi dica. So for translation's sake, I've translated mi dica as how can I help you, but mi dica is literally tell me in the formal register. Then you say buongiorno, prendo un caffè e un cornetto al cioccolato. Grazie. Now you repeat it. Buongiorno, prendo un caffè e un cornetto al cioccolato. Grazie. Make sure you pronounce that final E. Grazie. Not grazie or not grazia. Grazie. And caffè is an espresso. Remember that. Because if you want a latte, you have to say un caffè latte or un latte macchiato, okay? And croissant, there's many words, but cornetto is you can also say croissant, un croissant, but cornetto is the most familiar word. So then the waiter would say, certo, e per lei, addressing the other person, certainly, and for you. And then the other person would reply, per me un cappuccino e un cornetto alla crema, per favore. So, say it again with me. Per me un cappuccino e un cornetto alla crema, per favore. So make sure you pronounce all those doubles. Cappuccino, cornetto, alla. Okay, so another little note, un cornetto alla crema Crema is custard, so you're not gonna get a cornetto, not a cornetto, a croissant with whipped cream, in case you were wondering. Also, if you notice, I'm giving you two options of ways that you can say, I'll have, I would like, for me. So I haven't actually told you I would like. So if you know how to say I would like, so I would like a coffee, write it in the comments and let me know. But the ones I want to teach you are prendo, prendo, and per me. So prendo plus what you want, or per me for me plus what you want. Okay? Okay, so then they will probably ask you, because in Italy you can either have coffee at the counter or at the table. And the price in some places might be different, mostly in cities. In small towns and villages or small cities, you might not get a surcharge for sitting down. But if they ask you, it might be worth checking if you will have to pay extra. So, al banco o al tavolo? At the counter or at the table? And you would reply, al tavolo, per favore. Okay, now say it with me. Al tavolo, per favore. At the table, please. Va bene, accomodatevi e vi porto tutto subito. Okay, that's fine. Have a seat and I'll bring everything right away. And then you can reply, perfetto. And then you want to go and wash your hands, or you want to go and use the loo. So you would say, mi scusi, dov'è il bagno, per favore? Okay, so now repeat it with me. Perfetto. Mi scusi, dov'è il bagno, per favore? Perfect. Excuse me. Where is the toilet, please? Ah, sì. È la seconda porta a destra. Ah, yes. It's the second door on your right. So, destra and sinistra. Right and left. Destra e sinistra. Although maybe on the screen it's the opposite, but right and left. Destra, sinistra. And then to say, that's very kind. Thank you. Molto gentile. Grazie. Say it with me. Molto gentile. Grazie. Okay, now the waiter comes with your lovely cornettos and your drinks. Ecco i cornetti e le bevande. Here's the croissants and the drinks. So ecco is here, here are. And if you want to make them smile, so I always like to add things that you can say to make Italians smile. You can say, che buon profumo, grazie. Which means, what a lovely aroma, thank you. So repeat it with me. Che buon profumo, grazie. And then when you go to pay, because they will normally not bring you, unless it's a very fancy cafe, you will be expected to go to the till to pay. They might bring you your little receipt, and then you take the receipt to the till. So you go and say, quanto è? Quanto è? How much is it? Now say it with me. Quanto è? And so they would probably say, allora, 2 cornetti, un cappuccino e un caffè, sono 5,70, grazie. Allora is a nice filler word. Allora, so you can say allora when you have to think about something, when you're thinking about what to say. So 2 croissants, a cappuccino and an espresso is 5,70, thank you. And then when you give them cash, or if you give them a card and you want to say, here you go, you just say, ecco a lei, ecco a lei. And then another little phrase to make them smile. Ottima colazione. Ottima colazione. Grazie mille. Okay, let's do the whole sentence together. Ecco a lei. Ottima colazione. Grazie mille. Okay, so then they would say grazie a voi e buona giornata. Grazie a voi means thanks to you. Thank you plural. Voi is you plural. And have a nice day. And the other little thing that I wanted to say that is not the usual arrivederci, because you can say buona giornata and it's have a nice day, which is, I think it's a little bit nicer than just say arrivederci or buongiorno. So you're actually wishing them have a nice day. But even better is acknowledging that they are working. So you say, have a nice work day. And so you can say altrettanto, which means likewise, e buon lavoro. So say it with me. Altrettanto e buon lavoro. Okay, so now it's your turn. I'm going to read the yellow, the waiter, and you read the orange. Ok? Andiamo. Buongiorno, mi dica. Certo, e per lei? Al banco o al tavolo? Va bene, accomodatevi e vi porto tutto subito. Ah sì, è la seconda porta a destra. Ecco i cornetti e le bevande. Later at the till you say. Allora, 2 cornetti, un cappuccino e un caffè sono 5,70, grazie. Grazie a voi e buona giornata. Okay, so now are you ready to do it without the Italian? I'm going to also add a little bit of background noise of a coffee shop, so I make the experience a bit more realistic, okay? If you're a beginner or this is your first time doing this type of exercise, I recommend you pause the video every time a new slide appears and either plan your answers or make some notes. The more you do it, the quicker you'll get and the more natural it will sound. So, let's start. Buongiorno, mi dica. Certo, e per lei? Al banco o al tavolo? Va bene, accomodatevi e vi porto tutto subito. Ah sì, è la seconda porta a destra. Ecco i cornetti e le bevande. and then you go to the till and you say, allora, 2 cornetti, un cappuccino e un caffè. Sono 5,70, grazie. Grazie a voi e buona giornata. Okay, so how was it? How did you get on with it? Make sure to have fun with it and to try it again, maybe change in your order. You can download various menus from the internet to see what other things you can have in cafes in Italy. And yeah, have fun, put it into practice. And if you enjoy this video, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss my videos. I post videos for beginners and intermediate students every week. And if you would like to improve your Italian and you think I can help you with that, check the description box to know how to get in touch and we can have a chat to see how I can help you. So that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed the video and I will see you in the next one. Alla prossima. Ciao ciao.